What's going on, guys? The moment y'all all been waiting for. Yeah, it's me. It's just cold. Guys, it is like 9 degrees out here right now. Y'all know I don't like the cold. Coming up here, last night on my truck it was showing -8. I'll throw a picture in here. But, so, see where I'm at? I'm at the Middlebury County Road 20R. So, guys, I am back with Indiana Transport. This has been a pretty eventful trip. But first, I'm just gonna turn y'all around. I'm gonna show you what I got. Then I'm gonna get back in the truck. Then I'll tell you what's been going on. Here we go. Guys, this old girl is dirty. She is filthy. So, got me a 29-foot Stratus travel trailer. It is going to Defuniak Springs, Great American RV, Defuniak Springs, Florida. So, I've already went around, done my inspection, checked my lights, put my tag on, placards, kicked the tires, checked the torque the wheels, and yep, she's all hooked up. So the only thing I do is start my logbook and then get the heck out of here. It's supposed to start snowing again in the morning. Y'all see this whole entire yard is nothing but snow. So all right, give me just a second. Let me jump back in the truck. Oh, hold on, guys, I'm gonna show you something else. So I got these, I don't know if y'all can see them or not. Let's see. The little cleats. Because I got these back there in the summer, or right before winter came. And I've already almost busted my butt twice before I put these on. So, I mean, these things are good. So, ever since I've had these things up, ever since I've had them on, I have not slipped one time. So hold on, let me get back in the truck. Whew. I gotta take them off here in just a second. Kick the snow off. Set y'all right there just a second. Get all this mess off. Whew. Yeah, buddy, it's cold. Look what else I got. Guys, my sister and my brother-in-law, they got me this jacket, Milwaukee heated jacket for my birthday. And this thing is handy, especially today. But it's sort of not keeping up with the temp right now. Guys, it is cold. But anyway, so I left out yesterday and got a late start, of course, just like me. My CB handle's running late. Got it after my dad. And so I made it almost to Semper, Tennessee. Probably, I don't know, about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes away. Got right there at that Lowe's on 45 before you get into Semper, and stopped at that red light. And I was starting to smell diesel fuel, real strong. And so I was, thinking at first that, maybe I just forgotten to left my fuel cap off my big tank, because I'd filled up at Wild Bill's before I left. And so I got out, checked it. So it was good. So I was thinking, well, maybe the Airdog, maybe, hopefully not, but maybe it, could have blew a line, or, something happened. And so I got up underneath there and looked at it. Everything was fine. I seen, down the frame and stuff like that, where it looked like something has been spraying. So I turned around and looked back towards the front of the truck, laying up underneath it. And fuel was just pouring. I mean, like a water hose just pouring out up underneath the truck. I'm surprised that it didn't catch fire. And I'll tell you why in just a second, because I mean, it was running down the side of the motor because it was hot, and then plus up on top, it was the high pressure line that blew, and and it was spraying on the turbo, and it was smoking. I'm very surprised it didn't flame up. But anyway, y'all know I had the CP3 conversion done, and later on, probably tomorrow, whenever I get down to some warmer weather, I'll pop the hood and I'll show you what line busted, and I'm gonna tell you now, but I'll show you why it busted. Basically, the guy, y'all know I've been complaining about this guy that worked on it. You know, he kept it for, I mean, what, 5-6 weeks, and I mean, guys, I've been having trouble, I mean, throwing codes and stuff like that ever since I've gotten it back. High fuel rail pressure. Remember, I don't know if this video come out before that one does, but here a couple of weeks ago, I went up to see Farmer's house, his shop, and we was working on the truck. On my way home, started smelling antifreeze. Well, that quick connect coupler that plugs into the heater cord, it cracked and busted. It could have been just cause it was old, I don't know. But it's funny that that's the same hose that he had to take off. I don't know. I started having trouble with the glow plug module, which I replaced it. And of course, because I was getting lost communication with glow plugs. Well, that solved my problem. But he undone the harness. I don't know. Whenever he fixed the truck, or the whole purpose of me taking it to him was because he said that when doing the CP3 conversion, it had to be tuned. So that was the whole purpose of me taking it to him. Well, come to find out, he didn't tune it. Now he's wanting to charge me extra to tune it. I ain't taking it back to him. Unless something goes wrong with the CP3 pump, because it is supposed to have a 1-year warranty, I'm not taking anything back to him. Because, I mean, if he's done screwed up this much stuff on it, what else is he going to screw up? Either because you don't know what he's doing, or just out of spite. I don't know. But, and so far everybody agrees with me. So just basically just take my loss and just, if I can fix it, just fix it. So so that held me back about 2.5 hours. Luckily, guys, y'all know I keep tools, I keep everything I need in this truck. Some people give me crap about it, saying, oh, you don't need all that stuff in that truck. Well, guess what? I had everything I needed in the truck. I actually called Steve Farmer, and he was actually on his way to come help me. And then I got it on, and so told him he could turn around. So, Steve Farmer, thank you. Guys, if you have not checked out or subscribed to Steve Farmer's channel, go do it. He's a wonderful, wonderful guy. He is always there whenever I need him. And I mean, I don't know. That's just all I can say. I mean, every time he's helped me, I've tried to pay him and stuff like that, something, but what I could give him, I really owe him a lot more. And I wish I could do better, but of course everybody knows times are tough. So I got that fixed. I drove all through the night, got up here to Elkhart at 5 o'clock this morning, my time, so 6 o'clock their time. Took me about an hour nap, and guys, I am beat. I'm tired. So it took me about an hour nap, got up, went and ate breakfast, went to Indiana Transport, done my paperwork, went to my drug test, went and turned my stuff back in at Bennett, came back, and basically waiting on a load, trying to find a load. Finally, I got one, not really where I wanted to go. I wanted to go back home, you know, in case they called me for my doctor's appointment. But I got one going to Defuniak Springs, Florida, which is Great American RV. And so I know some of y'all were probably gonna, you know, think bad of me. I mean, just coming back to Indiana and already got a complaint. But I mean, like I said, I mean, I knew what I was getting into, guys. I mean, it's my fault. I'm not, you know, anything like that. You know, as far as the headaches and stuff like that, I mean, some of the stupidity and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I don't like that at all. As far as, you know, some of the benefits and stuff like that they offer, that's the reason I'm here. Self-dispatch load board, y'all hear me talk about that all the time. Some people's told me to go check out Wave and go check out Horizon, and I don't know how their dispatch, I don't know if they got a complete 100%, you know, self-dispatch where you can, you know, just hit a button on your phone. I think Wave does. I don't know about Horizon, but I do know that you have to be there for so long or run so many miles or run so many states before they will open that up. So therefore, until that gets opened up, you got to call in the dispatch. And then, what else? And then I think another thing with Wave is you have to be within so many miles of basically here in Elkhart in order to self-dispatch. Well, see, I don't want none of that. I don't want to have to call in and talk to somebody. I like it to where I get on the load board, I see what's there, I hit a button, and then within 30 minutes to an hour, I got my paperwork and half my pay. That's the way I like it, and that's the main reason I came back. But so what happened today is I got this load. My paperwork said that it was at the Middlebury County Road 2 yard. So I went over there, and these yards are full, guys. They haven't, you know, started releasing everything yet, but I mean, these yards are full. And so went over there, and as far as the paperwork, what row it was on, it said not available. So that meant that I had to drive around and look at every single camper trying to find my one. I mean, you know, granted, you know, I had mine picked out. It was a Stratus, and so luckily there wasn't very many of those, but I had to drive the whole yard. So I drove it, couldn't find it. So I drove it again, couldn't find it. Finally, the security guard came up and told me that he looked it up on his tablet and said that it's showing it was at the County Road 20 yard on Road 2. So that's like 10 miles. 10 miles I drove over there. 10 miles I had to drive back. So that's 20 miles of fuel. Probably, you know, close to an hour of time. Not to mention the hour and a half to 2 hours I spent over there looking for the trailer. And so I got over here. I found my camper. I called Indiana. And I told them what happened. And I said that I think y'all should at least waive the pull-in fee, which is like $40, $45. And man, he was being just, excuse my language, he was being like a dick. And I forgot his name, but so he said, well, I don't think they will do that, waive the fee just because it was at a different yard. And well, they've done it before, but he said I would have to talk to my boss, which more than likely he just told me that, and he's going to end up forgetting, and he's not going to say anything, thinking I'm going to forget. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to forget. So I asked him, I said, when can you let me know something? Or I said, can I talk to your boss? And he said, no. He said, I'll talk to him. And so that started making me think more that, yeah, he's just going to, you know, sweep it under the rug, thinking I'll forget. And But then he came back and said, but I don't think they'll do that just because it was at a different yard. Well, it's not my fault. It's the shuttle driver's fault because he didn't mark it at the wrong yard. You know, if I came to the wrong yard, then yeah, that would have been my fault. But I went to the yard to where it showed on the paperwork. And I don't know. So that pissed me off. Wasting that time. I mean, shoot, I could already be down in probably Indianapolis by now. Or past Indianapolis. But anyway. But that's my little rant anyway. So I done got on 16 minutes so far, but yeah, I'm finna hit the road. I'm gonna go as far as I can. Because I want to try to get this thing delivered tomorrow and then get back home tomorrow night. Like I said, guys, I'm tired. I'm basically running on 1 hour of sleep. I'm not going to get out here and, push myself to where I'm dangerous. If I start getting tired, I'm going to pull over and go to sleep. So y'all don't worry about that. But I am going to try to get as far as I can. So, and then tomorrow, whenever I'm down in warmer weather, then I will pop the hood on the truck and I will show y'all about that line. So, but yeah, whenever that line blew, I was just sitting here thinking, man, because this is my first trip of the year. So I'm sitting there thinking, I really hope this is not, telling me this is how my year is going to go. Because I cannot afford another year like I did last year. But I guess that's the nature of the game. So spend money, make money. Sometimes you spend more than you make, though. But I'm gonna get over here and get my logbook started, and I will get back to y'all, I guess, after a while. All right. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Oh, wait. We're over here at the Great American RV Superstore. Let's see where I can find it. There we go. Y'all might see that. Defuniak Springs, Florida. First time at this store. But just got dropped, everything. And I was going to do a little piece of video yesterday after I stopped and got in the shower and stuff like that, and I was going to show y'all that line, that fuel line that blew. But time I got out of the shower, got something to eat and everything, got back out the truck, it was dark. So I figured I'd just go ahead and wrap this video up and go ahead and show y'all. But I tell you what, I've stopped at the Dodge City Petro there on 65 in Alabama. I think it's exit 299. It's just south of Coleman. And I've stopped there several times. I mean, over the years. But I've never stopped and like taking a shower there. So I got my shower and everything and went in there. And I don't know if all the showers are the same, but I had shower number 5. And guys, let me tell you what. I got the luxury suite of showers. No lie. This thing, I mean, this thing was about, all right, y'all seen the videos of my shed and stuff at home. This thing, this whole shower, or the whole, the shower room was about the size of this. So, the thing's probably about 8 feet, 10 feet wide, 15, 20 feet long. I mean, double vanity sink on one side, all the way at the other end had a toilet. Nice benches. And then the shower, I mean, went all the way. Like 15 feet long by like 5 feet wide. This thing had a shower on one end of the wall, had a shower on the other end of the wall, and then right in the center it had one of those little rainfall shower things. Guys, I turned every single shower on in that thing, and I just walked back and forth bathing. Why not? But anyway, I'm gonna throw a little clip right here of that shower. All right. right, so, but anyway, got out of the shower and everything, and then I came back out. The only disappointment was that they don't have a restaurant, like an iron skillet or anything like that. They do have Popeyes, Papa John's, Burger King, Dunkin' Donuts, and they got a Baskin Robbins, which I was actually craving. So I came back and I got Papa John's. I got a slice of pizza and some wings, and I sat down, relaxed, ate. So after I got done that, guys, I have been craving a freaking banana split for months and months and months. And so so I got done eating. I went over there and told her, I said, I want a banana split. Well, I'm sorry, but we don't have any bananas. And so, let's see, hold on a second. All right, I thought the guy that was coming to check the camper in was walking up. But anyway, so I said, I'm sorry, we don't have any bananas. I was like, well, dang. So I walked around to Burger King, and I was gonna get one of those soft, soft serve ice cream cones. And well, we don't have ice cream. I said it says it right up there on the little billboard thing, and I don't know why they got that up there, but we don't have an ice cream machine. We don't serve ice cream. I said, all right. So I turned around, went back to Baskin Robbins because I'm gonna get me some ice cream. So I decided just to get a couple scoops of ice cream in a cup. So I got vanilla and strawberry. I love vanilla and strawberry ice cream. So she gave me, 2 big old scoops. And so handed it to me. I walked over to the little, right there where you pay for it. And she said, don't worry about it, that's on me. I said, are you sure? And she said, yeah, since we didn't have a banana split. So that was real nice. But anyway, came on down to Defuniak Springs. There's a Love's right here at this exit. Yeah, I stayed there last night and then just got up and came over here. So I might get back on here at the end of the video, and I've heard several people tell me that this place right here, you'll be here all day. My buddy Mike, he said he delivered here. He said he was in and had it here in about 30-45 minutes. I don't know, but I will try to get back on here at the end and let y'all know about how long I was here. I do know at this location, I don't know if all of them are like this because guys, I just now came back. This is my first load back. Y'all know, I've delivered to a lot of Great Americans RVs, especially the one right there at my house building. They have never charged a wash fee, but here she told me that there'll be a $35 wash fee at the end. Of course, I'll pay that out of my pocket. Then I turn the receipt in with my paperwork, then I get reimbursed. So that's the way that works. So anyway, so hold on one second. I'm gonna raise the hood and I'm gonna show y'all that fuel line, and I'm gonna pop the box and I'm gonna show you the one that popped. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, so like I said earlier in the video, I was just right there south of Selma, right there at the Love's on 45, and I stopped at the red light and I was smelling diesel. Strong diesel. And so I got out. First I checked my my fuel cap back here, not the one on the side of the truck, but that right up there, thinking maybe I didn't put the cap on. So checked that, and everything was good. So my Airdog is mounted right behind that box right there on the outside. So got it crawled up underneath there, look, thinking maybe a line or something. Nope. I could tell where stuff had sprayed a little bit, but I couldn't find where it's coming from. So I turned around and looked towards the front of the motor up underneath the truck, and fuel was just pouring out. I mean, like a waterfall, or like you just turned on a garden hose. And so I popped the hood, and then, all right, I'm gonna set y'all right here just for a second so I can climb up here. Oh, me. That hurts my side climbing, guys. All right. So, yeah, there's probably a glare, guys. So, I'm trying to see here if I can get a good view. All right, see right there with a focus. See right there where that clamp is, guys. That clamp, at first I thought I wasn't gonna be able to get it off because the screw part was, it ain't focusing, but anyway, y'all see where it is. But the screw part was facing up, and it was facing up against all this stuff right here. So if that thing would have been on any tighter and I couldn't have turned it, I would have had to take all the stuff off. And that whole piece is mounted on each side of the motor right there in the valley. Either that or cut that clamp. So then it comes back. Let's see. I hope this sun ain't putting on too much of a glare. But then I'm not going to stick my hand down there because this motor's hot. I just cut it off. But that clamp right there. So that comes out of the fuel rail. And then it goes to the line. And actually it comes back up to this line right here, which is your high flow. So, the high pressure fuel line. All right, y'all see how I got it now? Get my finger out of the way here. Guys, I sure hope this sun is not in the way, because I can't see because of the glare of the sun. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to. Yeah. All right, now I can see. All right, y'all probably can see all along. All right, see how I got the line coming up? It's curled around, and then it comes back into the fuel line. Well, luckily I had that fuel line there. I zip tied it up, so I mean it ain't gonna fall and rub it on this motor or anything like that. So, all right, let me find this other little hose. All right, y'all see how long that hose is? That hose is probably about 1 foot long. This is the hose that was on there. It was up in there where I told you that clamp was, that was hard to get to. Come straight out, then it had a 90-degree bend in it. So let me get back down, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Yeah. Whew. Oh boy, making my side hurt. All right. So this is the hose. Like I said, went in there. He had a 90-degree bend on it. See how it's pinched right there? Right there where it was pinched. Look at that. It completely blew. I mean, that son of a gun blew. And guys, this line right here was actually the same size as that line, but it looks bigger because it's all swollen. So, high pressure fuel line put a kink in it. And then, let's see here if I can find it. Give me 1 second, guys. There's another line on here that's actually kinked as well. Let me climb back up here. Hold on. So, let me get in here so y'all can see. Yeah, maybe y'all can. See that line right there? That comes out of the pump and into something else. See how right there at the top? Like right there, how it's kinked. I'm hoping that is causing my high fuel rail pressure. I think that's the line that comes back. So I'm hoping that's the line. Well, what I do with my, oh, here it is, that other piece. So I'm hoping that's the line that, like the return line. So basically, if the fuel is not returning back to the tank as fast as it should, that's leaving more fuel in the pump, and then plus the fuel that the Airdog is pushing to the pump is causing too much pressure, causing me to get the high fuel rail pressure. So whenever I get back home, I'm gonna change that line. And guys, y'all know in previous videos that how upset I was with the guy that worked on the truck. I mean, kept it for 5 weeks, kept giving me excuses and all this stuff. And it seems like pretty much everything he's touched is been messing up. Granted, some of the things could just be because it was old. The connector going to the coolant line, that connector that plugs into the heater core, that busted. The glow plug module, it was bad. I don't know if whenever he unplugged it and plugged it back in, maybe shorted it out or something, I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, hold on, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. They had come over and rode up on the golf cart and come to check it in, so pretty quick. But get back to where I left off, and then I get to the delivery part. But so yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been getting the high fuel rail pressure pretty much ever since I've had it back. You know, he had I called him and asked him about it, and he said, oh, it should go away in a couple of days, just the air in the fuel line. Then let's see, then I got a code saying vane position sensor, something like that. Something was messing up on it. So I called him about it because I got it a couple of times. He was saying, well, it may just need to be tuned. And I asked him, I said, I thought you were supposed to tune it. And he said, no. He said that the crap, I just lost my train of thought. He said whenever he got everything put back together and everything, it wasn't showing no code, so he didn't tune it. And I said, well, I mean, that's basically what you charged me for, was, you know, to because you said that with that CP3 conversion that it had to be tuned, and that was the whole purpose of taking it to him. And I mean, if it wasn't for that, I would have done it myself. You know, me and C Farmer, we would have done it. And I would have that's what I wish I'd have done. But because I mean, you know, like I told him before I took it over that, well, thoroughbred diesel with the fleece pump and everything, that they said that it was just basically plug and play, you know, no tune. And no, it's got to be tuned. So that was the whole purpose of me taking it to him. But anyway, so so then I said, well, okay, so I mean, do I need to bring it back and let you tune it? And he said, yeah, you can. And I said that's going to be included in the, I mean, what I paid you, right? And no, it'd be an extra $1,000. And I said, no. I said I said, you told me that it had to be tuned. No. I said that it may have to be tuned, and that's not what he said. But anyway, so I'm not taking anything back to him. You know, some people's told me to, you know, take it back and let him fix some of this stuff. I mean, if he's done messed this much stuff up, what else is he gonna mess up? You know, I could take it back and then, you know, tell him, oh, you done messed this stuff up, and then he could deliberately tear something up just because I said he didn't fix it right. I don't know. But now, like I said before, if the pump goes bad, that's got a 1-year warranty on it. So if the pump goes bad, something happens to the pump, yes, I'm taking it back. Same with the Airdog. It's got a 1-year warranty. But other than that, I'm like them replacing them hoses, stuff like that, I'm just gonna do it myself. like y'all have heard me say in my previous videos that I mean, I was skeptical about taking it to him in the first place. I was nervous, stressed out, because nobody has ever touched this truck except for me. I'm the only person that has ever touched this truck. So anyway, I got the line fixed. Luckily I had the line with me, and whenever I get back home, I'm gonna replace that other one, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put a longer line on it and sort of curl it around, so that way it doesn't have a kink on it. Hopefully that solves my high fuel rail pressure. If it does, in one of my next videos, I'll let y'all know. But guys, y'all tell me what you think. Leave me a comment. Should that line have been kinked? I don't think so. But anyway, what do I know? But so yeah, so they come check the camper out. Everything's good to go. No driver damage. Everything looked good. Went in there and, you know, paid my wash fee, signed my paperwork. I gave them a receipt. I just got through sending my paperwork in, and so yep, we're fixing to head home. And little update on my little situation on my side and doctor's appointment, stuff like that. So the VA, they did call me the other day, and they said, told me that that we got you an appointment set up for the 30th. And I said, do what? And they said, yeah, we got you an appointment set up for the 30th. They to have the ultrasound done. And I said, is there not one sooner than that? I said that, I mean, whenever I went to the urgent care place, I said they had me one scheduled for the next day. And I said, I've already been waiting for 2 weeks. And, you know, now I got to wait for another 2 weeks. And I said my side, I mean, it's swollen a little bit. I said the pain's starting to radiate around to my back. I said, I mean, if this is a gallbladder or whatever it is, and if it ruptures, I said, I'm in bad shape. And so she said, well, I don't know. They just whenever we call, they give us the first available. So I said, well, I can't wait that long. I said I may just have to end up going to the emergency room or something. But so she called them back, and while I was on the phone, and said that so they got one for the 22nd, which is today is Friday the 17th. So the 22nd at 9 a.m. I got to go have that done. And so I said, all right. I said I can handle that. And so yeah, guys, y'all don't mind, y'all continue to keep me in your prayers. I want them to figure this out, figure out what's going on. I'm hoping maybe it's just, you know, bruised, maybe some torn cartilage or something like that. I really hope it's nothing like gallbladder or pancreas or anything like that where I got to have surgery. I really don't want that. So, but I mean, if I have to, of course I will, but I don't want to. But so that's the update on that. Yeah, a month after it happens, I finally get in and get a ultrasound done. So VA for you. That's how they treat us veterans. So, and I know I'm not the only one. I'm not, you know, complaining, you know, just me. There's people out there that's been waiting, you know, long time. Like I said before, my uncle, my dad waited almost a year for a pacemaker. What happened? He had a massive heart attack and died. So hurry up and wait to die. But anyway, I'm finna get off here. Guys, if y'all don't mind, hit that like, share, subscribe button, leave me a comment, and I will get back with y'all on the next one. I've had a lot of people say they've been missing me. I'm pretty sure y'all glad to see me back. I'm glad to be back. Hopefully everything keep going good. I can keep putting out these videos on a regular schedule now. So but yep, back with Indiana Transport, and so far so good. So all right, well, I'll get back with y'all on the next one. So as always, y'all be safe. Semper Fi.